Morning, everyone.
Morning again.
Morning again. Bit of milling this morning. Wonder whether anyone can guess what these are before I tell you. BSA A10. Because we've just Googled it. So this is for a customer that we have been doing BSA stuff for many, many years. Still going.
Don't know where he gets it all from. Is it his own or?
I think he's got quite a few of his own.
Yeah.
He's retired, but just sort of does it on the side as and when he can be bothered. But yeah, we've been doing them for years. And what I'm doing here, mate, is replicating this one here and putting some cutouts down the bottom of the barrels. These are obviously upside down. We're just milling some cutouts for the conrod clearance.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because these are a big old long stroke with a long conrod and not a very big diameter bore.
Right.
So the rods will sort of encroach on the base of the barrels.
So is it like an aftermarket rod or something? Or just it was all right before?
Well, usually when I do this for Dave is when we put liners in. But so what I'm doing, mate, this week is I'm getting all the little farty jobs finished.
Yeah.
Milling jobs, and really this is sort of my last one. So that's all good, isn't it?
Ideal.
You have been busy with the Cosworth V6s.
Yeah.
We're waiting for some bits and the cylinder heads for the second one. The first one's done.
It is, all done.
So we've got a couple of engines coming in next week. I've got one being delivered this weekend.
Yep.
We'll go into that next week, mate. That's an interesting one. But until then, it's a little bit quieter in the workshop.
Yeah. Got everything sort of finished, really.
We have.
For a minute.
And we sort of were discussing this. It's gone a little bit quiet. It usually is towards Christmas anyway.
Yeah.
I expect people are a bit scared of what's going to happen at the end of the month, sort of politically wise, I'd say.
Yeah.
But I think it's more so, like we were saying, we're just more efficient now, aren't we?
We definitely are.
We get a lot more engines than we used to, and obviously with the new area, utilising all the space, we do plough through some engines.
Yeah, we are definitely a lot quicker, more organised. We've got more storage, and you know, it just works a lot better, really.
Yeah, so I think what it is, the last year or two, I've sort of got used to having quite a few engines on the go, but it's not always going to be like that.
No.
And it never was before anyway, so we're lucky really that we can sort of get through them. Obviously that's like what you do all the time, and then gives me opportunity to plough through some little jobs.
Yeah.
More importantly, while we're waiting for bits on that Cosworth there and them other engines to come in, give you a chance to get through your Renault Clio, isn't it, mate? Most importantly.
Yeah.
So you spent, in the last video, you were taking bits off it under the bonnet.
Yeah.
In the rain.
Outside in
yesterday,
the car park.
I must admit, mate, I had the side door open yesterday, watching you from in the dry, peeing down with rain. I was sort of feeling for you a little bit.
I was determined.
You was determined, and by the time I left last night at 5 o'clock, you had the engine in here, taking the box out of it, off it. So yeah, well done.
Yeah, did all right. Really.
And you didn't stay. What time did you stay till last night?
About 6:30, 27 maybe.
And how far did we get?
Well, I got the head off, sump off, box off. One of the pistons and rods out, and at that point I thought, yeah, I'll leave it there.
Let's go and have a little look at it, see what you've got, mate. See what we found in the Renault Clio.
Found lots of oil is what we found.
Lots of oil.
Which is a surprise, because I thought there weren't any in it.
Well, the only bit that's left is probably above the pistons as opposed to below it.
Yeah.
Which is not great.
Yeah, well, to be honest, so far, looks quite carboned up, really, considering I did the head on it about 800 miles ago.
There's no bore wear whatsoever, is there?
No bore wear.
Fairly glazy.
I checked fairly glazy. Checked the ring gaps, because
they feel like razor blades.
This one, which is the second ring,
the oil
on bore number 1, that had 32 thou of end gap, basically worn down from the outside.
Yeah, so really what that equates to is more than likely the ring thickness was worn down probably 5 to 10 thou.
Probably.
Which is quite a lot.
Yeah, which
so
explains my piston slap at cold, and also explains the
more oil to petrol ratio
Yeah.
usage.
Lots of oil in there.
Yeah. So what is the plan for the Renault Clio, mate?
Just rebuild it, really. I'm
Set
not going
set of
crazy.
shells?
Set of shells.
Crank looks good.
Crank looks alright. I might even leave the mains if they're good, because there was options on the mains, so I haven't got the mains yet.
Yeah.
Rings, skim the block.
Are you going to skim the block?
Yeah, skim the block. Do it
Going for
properly.
the full. Yeah, he's doing it properly.
Do it somewhat properly.
Well, it'd
Then,
be silly not to face the block, seeing as we tell everyone that
Yeah.
we're not building an engine without facing the block.
Well, it's just a little bit of an unknown, because I had the head off before, obviously, and skimmed the head.
Yeah.
I will give the head a little tickle, just like a thou or so, but
Yeah.
so it's a little bit of an unknown. I mean, you can't see now because it's covered in oil again, but it looked pretty good, the block face.
Yeah, but it's always,
yeah.
like say, once you've got the block face done, you don't know if it's been overheated in the past, do you? And
Well,
it's always a good
definitely has,
idea. With
so-
these little motors here, once they start burning oil, set of rings, face the block,
Yeah.
go through the head, job done, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a quick one, really. Like, the water pump's all new, the cam belt's new enough.
Ideal. Going to
Intentional,
stick
so
a
I'm not.
clutch in it, ain't you, mate?
Yeah, gonna do a
Balance the
clutch.
crank assembly.
I am going to balance the crank just to just for a laugh,
Well-
really. See if it makes a difference.
Well, to be
We do
honest
it.
with you, it's not even that. It's every engine we build, we
Yeah, we
balance
do.
the
We
crank
balance it,
assembly.
yeah.
We know how bad the clutches can be.
Yeah.
And it's not just, you know, you laugh because it's a little motor and it's a, you know, £100
little
run around. But
Economy car, but
balancing the crank is really important because it can prolong the life of the bearings, the main bearings. If you've got excess
it's
sort
like
of
harmonics,
vibrations,
isn't it, really?
harmonics, yeah, it can wear the crank bearings fairly rapidly.
To be honest, I've got every bit of faith that the crank is probably perfect in terms of balance, but it's more the flywheel and clutch that I want to balance.
This is it. Clutches now are terrible, aren't they?
Clutches are all over the shop.
Well, mate, it's actually the end of the day now. We've gone a bit higgledy-piggledy with this video.
We have.
For something new, to break up the monotony of the first subject, which be your engine,
Yeah.
we have more news on that in the next video. I went to see Ryan earlier. You know who Ryan is. Ryan is the guy that is nearly painting the BMW. People keep asking in the comments. I don't know whether it's the same person keeps asking, what's happening with the BMW? Well, there is progress, but it's slow. But the reason for that is because I have said to him, don't go too fast with it because we're knee-deep in cars. But he is progressing. The good thing about Ryan, he's very anal when it comes to bodywork and paint, and you know if he does a job, it's going to be right.
Which also has a very, very convenient byproduct of it also taking a very long time.
Can do. But then again, he can also produce a very good product very quickly. Did a car for me earlier, actually, earlier on in this month, didn't he?
Yeah.
A BMW M3, which we're selling on behalf of my cousin-in-law. And he did a bit of body work on that, and it looks absolutely fantastic. Only took him a week. But I've been there today, mate, to show him the Subaru.
Impressed?
No. Impressed with the car, loves the Subaru Impreza. But what I actually went for was there's a couple of bits. You know, we had a few dents took out of it
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago. I went to see him to see whether it was worth sort of doing a couple of bits of body work just to sort of tidy it up.
Well, there are a few pretty iffy bits, and it's whether
It's a 20-year-old car.
it's
isn't
whether
it,
we
mate?
can sort a few of them out without having to repaint the entire car, because that's when you've turned it into a not very usable, still a bit crusty underneath, £3 or £4 grand paint job that you don't want to drive.
That's what we don't want.
Mrs. is ringing.
Is she?
Yeah.
From a couple of feet or what have you, it looks a nice, good, clean car, really, doesn't it, mate? You just don't want to get too close.
It's just not a show
But
car.
then that's not what we bought it for. I did notice after, I don't know whether it was the last video we went on about, it was a couple of people commented saying, by me buying that car, it seems like a little bit of a piss take. Why don't I give it to you?
Just hand it over, mate.
Well, basically, we did buy the car to sort of use as a bit of a
Well, it's just like, yeah.
company vehicle, mate, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Not mine, really. I only bought it really because you kept tagging me in them. You're into them.
Yeah.
So there's an Impreza in it for us to use.
Innit?
Do the odd track day. If you want to use it for the weekend or the week, crack on, innit?
Yeah.
That's basically what we bought it for. And while it's not being used, I'll use it. When you're using it, I won't. Simple,
Sounds
really,
good.
innit?
Yeah.
Anyway, took it to Ryan to see whether it's worth sort of tarting up a little bit, because that's the last thing to do. Underneath's dead solid, isn't it?
Yeah, solid, just like a bit
Well, needs a
surface rusty, and that's it. It's like
yeah, it just needs.
for one of them, it's pretty good.
It is pretty good. So
Yeah.
you say. And we've done the important bits mechanically. Runs and drives lovely. No knocks or bangs or taps or anything like that
Anymore.
Lovely car. Suspension's banging. Brakes are lovely. So I'm well happy with it. And Ryan being Ryan has sort of put me off doing anything now with the bodywork. He said it almost ain't worth doing anything unless you do the lot. And that's not what I want to do. So there we go. Let's leave it as it is, mate.
I think leave it alone.
Absolutely lovely car. So now we've finished with the Impreza and we're going to use that for whatever we want to use it for. We are going to put in a video though, us going out for a drive in it.
Yes.
Get you in it.
Maybe the next video.
Next video, mate. I think I'm going to go in the passenger seat. You're going to be driving it and we're going to be seeing what you think of the Impreza, seeing as you're so much into them. I like the thing.
I have had a little go and it's nice. I like it.
You like it now. It's lovely now.
Yeah.
He ain't even drove it yet. I do keep begging him to take it, but he just won't take it. I was speaking to Steve yesterday while we're on the subject of project cars. Steve is the guy that I bought this off. And Steve said to me, while you've got it sitting there underneath the ramp for maybe the winter, we've put it underneath the ramp so we can just use it whenever we want.
Yeah.
Or you can take it home, whatever.
Yeah.
But he said, while it's sitting there and you're a little bit quieter, wouldn't it be a good idea to maybe trick up the crossflow motor for the channel? Let us know what you think. Not that we want to have another car off the road for long and we don't want to sort of do other stuff than actual work, but is it worth tuning this, see what we can get out of it on the 40s?
Film it all.
It's a good idea from Steve, isn't it?
Yeah.
I did speak to Charlie at CTM today, because Charlie is the one that did the head on this originally, about 8 years ago, apparently. And he said, yeah, great idea. He still stocks the funky cam for this, the high lift cam.
Nice.
He has just actually built one of these, bored to a 1760 on 40s with one of his cams, and he's fully blown ported big valve heads. And in the next week or two, it's going for mapping or setting up, and he's going to let us know what it fetches, mate.
Yeah.
At the minute, it's about 120 horsepower. So it would be nice to see what the torque curve is and what sort of power they can get out of it on the 40s, because I don't want to start changing that setup. I like the way it runs.
Maybe we could make this its own separate little series.
Do you reckon?
Aside from the main videos, or well, part of the main videos, or
yeah, just get well.
one of them a week could be on this, or I don't know.
I just think it's
like
a good opportunity while we've got the car to maybe show doing a bit of a motor for our own vehicle and actually running it and seeing what it's like performance-wise.
Yeah.
Moving into that side of it could be an exciting venture, couldn't it?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think so. Sounds good to me.
Let us know what you think. So what have we found on the cylinder head? Anything drastic?
Not really, but there was some strange carbon build-up on one of the plugs. That one there, can't see anything.
Can't see anything without a torch there, mate. So usually when you've got a build-up of carbon on the valves and what have you, and on the plugs, it tends to point towards the oil control rings nadgered and burning oil from the piston end as opposed to valve stem seals.
Yeah.
Or guides.
But other than that, it looks all right. Just looks like it's a bit carboned up. Considering this head was fully blasted when I had it off before, so it's all sort of.
I do like the rocker assembly on these.
I really like it.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's all adjustable.
Yeah, it's nice and easy.
4 thou on the inlet. It's quite a tight one.
That is a tight one. Yeah. No, looking forward to seeing how that goes, mate. And, see if we can do a few miles and hold a bit of oil in it. That'd be nice.
I think really that's the main reason it's apart, is because the front and rear seal were just leaking like a sieve.
Yeah.
And I think it was leaking around the sump as well.
Leaking from every orifice.
Oh yeah, and the rocker cover.
Ideal. Well, as I say, while we're a little bit quieter, mate, you can crack on with that.
Yeah.
Be on the road next week.
Much. Yeah, probably.
Ideal.
Will.
It will be.
Yeah.
Have we shown them the new... Should we show them the new...
I think we should, because it's very on brand.
First bit of equipment we've bought for quite a long time, and it's probably one of the most important bits of equipment you could probably have in the summer. The black and stainless glass front fridge. with a wide variety
With,
of fizzy drinks and also water.
Yeah.
One being a Professor Peppy, which
Everybody's favourite.
which you
Professor
particularly
Peppy.
like, Professor Peppy.
I just like
which is
some of the
a
names they come up with.
which
It's
is an
brilliant.
Aldi knockoff of Dr Pepper.
What did you say earlier? Dr. Pepe? Or
Dr Pepe. Can't get enough of them. Only got 2 left, didn't we? No, 3 left. Seen it
Bought it.
in HBH Woolacott, new store, bit like Curry's, up by us, local store. Had to have it, mate. What do you think?
I like it.
I think it's great, and it's somewhere to put the coffee machine. So we've got the whole.
Definitely a better solution for that because it was on the rickety old camping table, wasn't
Exactly,
it?
it looks
Felt like
pro
it was gonna
there.
fall off.
And like you said, when a customer comes and has had a long
Oh,
journey
yeah,
delivering an
yeah.
engine, out yourself.
Would you like a drink, sir?
There you go. Anything you want, as long as it's unhealthy.
Yeah. Or water.
So we'll leave it at there. Thank you very much, guys. See you in the next one. Cheers.